Welcome back to my Road to Completion guide for Bloodborne. This is episode 3. This door used to be locked, but now it's unlocked because we defeated the boss in the previous episode. So we're going to take the elevator up top, kill the enemy, and then we're going to grab the communion rune out of the chest. That'll give you guys another trophy called Rune Contact. The next thing that we need to do is pick up 2 twin bloodstone shards. So just sprint past all these enemies and take a left at the top of the steps. There's going to be one of those small enemies that we've killed before. This time we don't have to use a Molotov cocktail. We can kill the enemy with our Hunter Axe. You may have to kill the enemy when it falls off the platform. Just make sure you kill it and pick up the 2 twin bloodstone shards. Now, it is possible for that enemy to fall off the platform. If that happens, exit the game and continue back in, and you should be able to find those twin bloodstone shards somewhere on that platform. If you can't find them, load up your safety save and try again, okay? Just make sure you have those 2 twin bloodstone shards before you continue. You can see that I'm dropping down to these 2 platforms and I'm taking fall damage each time, and it's a lot of fall damage, okay? So before you drop off the top platform, make sure you're fully healed so you can take that fall damage and you guys don't die. Once you make it to the abandoned old workshop, you're going to pick up another trophy called the Source of the Dream. Then I want you to head upstairs. On the altar is going to be an item called 1/3 of umbilical cord. We have to collect 3 of these in the game in order to unlock an ending, so this will be your first one. Just around the corner is a hunter tool called the Old Hunter Bone. We have to collect 9 hunter tools in this game in order to be able to pop a trophy, so that's going to be your first one out of 9. Then drop down, open up the treasure chest, make sure you guys pick up the antique doll set. We're going to sell that later on for a ton of blood echoes so we can level up our character. So at this point, we need to run back to the lamp in the cathedral ward so we can head back to the Hunter's Dream. So it's a pretty long run. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the gameplay. There's 2 items we're gonna be picking up along the way. The first one's called Thick Coldblood. Then we're gonna be picking up 6 Numbing Mist. We also have a shortcut that we're gonna open up, which you'll see in the gameplay. So make sure you do that as well. And I'll meet back up with you guys once we make it back to the Hunter's Dream. So once you make it back to the Hunter's Dream, go ahead and use the Thick Coldblood 6 that you picked up earlier. That's going to give you 1,800 free blood echoes. And then head over to the Bath Messenger and sell the antique doll set that we picked up earlier. The next thing that we need to do is level up our strength to plus 26, and then I want you guys to head back over to the Bath Messenger. I want you to use your remaining blood echoes to buy as many blood vials as you possibly can. Then if you still have some echoes left, buy some quicksilver bullets. After that, set up a safety save, and then we're going to fast travel back over to the Cathedral Ward. After you make it back to the Cathedral Ward, exit, take a right. We're going to climb the set of stairs. At the top of the stairs, just underneath the gate to the right, is going to be an item. I want you guys to pick this item up. It's called the Wooden Shield. This is another hunter weapon. Remember, we have to collect 26 of these. This will be hunter weapon number 6 of 26. Now, some of you may want to set up a safety save for this next sequence. Depends on how comfortable you are with the game. Once we open up this gate to the left, you just want to make sure nobody's following you guys, thinking up behind you. See how we're going to open up the gate? There's going to be 5 Madman's Knowledge in this area. You see all the items laying on the ground? We want to pick up every one of those, okay? Now, these enemies can kill you guys extremely quick, so if you want to set up a safety save before you pick up all these items, that's fine. If you feel pretty comfortable with the game, you can just go ahead and pick them up normally. Just make sure you grab all these and then we'll continue. So this next sequence can be tricky as well, so some of you might want to set up another safety save. You can see that we have 5 insight in the top right hand side of the screen, and the enemy that we're trying to kill can actually take away our insight if he connects with a specific attack that he has. So the trick is to try to put something in between you and this enemy so you can get advantage play. Remember, anytime that Hunter Axe is extended, we can hit enemies through walls or through objects, and that's exactly what you want to do here. Now, I want you to notice how quick this enemy is. See how fast he flashed around the corner? So you have to be careful of that, okay? If he does, you guys want to lock on and then try to dash around him, put yourself on the other side of the doorway, and then just use that wall for cover while you try to get your kill. After you kill that enemy, I want you guys to run over to the dead end and pick up 2 more twin bloodstone shards, and then we're going to follow the path down the stairs and pick up another tempering blood gemstone. So now we have another long run that we need to make, so I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the gameplay. There is one item that I want you guys to pick up called Frenzied Coldblood 7. Once you pick that up, set up a safety save, and I'll hop back in with commentary. So the trick to getting through this next part easy is you want to sneak past the enemies, okay? So you want to keep your left shoulder to the rocks on the left. You can either walk like I'm doing here, or you can just slow jog. Either one is fine. As long as you keep your left shoulder to those rocks, you should be safe from those 2 enemies. So this next enemy is extremely deadly, okay? Can kill you guys in 1 hit. So I want you to kill him in a specific way, okay? Shorten the axe, charge the R2, walk around back, charge the R2 again, then walk up to his back, hit R1 for a visceral attack, and then hit him 1 more time with the charged R2. Now we need this enemy to drop 1 twin bloodstone shard, but sometimes he will drop 2 bloodstone shards, which we don't need at this point. So if that happens, I want you guys to load up your safety save and kill this enemy again. You want to do that until he drops a twin bloodstone shard. Now, just in case you forgot, I'm just showing you here how to load up a safety save. Now, just for the record, this took me 6 tries for me to be able to get my twin bloodstone shards. So that'll give you guys an idea of how long it could possibly take you. Drop down off the ledge, pick up another twin bloodstone shard, and then set up another safety save. Now, the trick to getting through this next section is to walk off the platform, and as long as you don't touch the enemy when you walk off the platform, they will not know that you're standing right behind them. See that? Has no clue. Charge up the R2, get the visceral attack. That's enough to kill the first enemy. We have another enemy that we need to do pretty much the same thing with, except the second enemy, the backstab that you guys do with the charged R2 should be enough to kill him. No need for the visceral attack. Now, after you kill the second enemy, do not hop down off of this platform. You see the 2 enemies off in the distance? These enemies are extremely deadly, especially if you're a beginner player, okay? So what I want you to do is extend the axe, lock onto the target. He's gonna walk up here to you. When he does, I want you to walk off the platform and hit R2. That's gonna allow you guys to do some damage while you drop down on top of his head. And then I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do next. Here's the drop off. Yeah, he's right underneath me. I'm just gonna make sure I'm locked on. Wait for him to attack. Walk off the edge, R2. See all the damage I'm able to do, and then back away extremely fast. Just tap the O button and then make it up this ramp, okay? Then we're gonna do the exact same thing. Walk off the edge and get the kill. After you pick up the kill, I want you guys to set up another safety save. So now we're gonna kill the next enemy the same way that we did the previous enemy, just using that ramp. Now there's gonna be 2 small enemies that's gonna run at you guys. Don't worry about them. They do have twin bloodstone shards and we will kill them, but we're only gonna worry about them after we've killed the larger enemy, okay? So watch the gameplay and I'll talk to you guys when you're done. You can see that I was able to pick up some blood vials as well, which is really good because some of you might have been hit over here a few times, so you can actually replenish your health. Notice what I did there, guys. As soon as I killed the second enemy, I just exited the game. I didn't have to set up a safety save. Just exit the game, continue back in, and now you want to run around and kill these 2 small enemies, and they're going to drop 2 twin bloodstone shards each. So make sure you pick those up. That'll give you a total of 4. Then I want you guys to use a bold hunter's mark so we can return to the previous lamp. Once you make it back to the Hunter's Dream, use your Frenzied Coldblood 7. That'll give you some free blood echoes to work with. And then pop one of your Madman's knowledge. That'll give you a total of 6. And then we're going to head up there to the workbench and fortify our Hunter Axe to +5. After you fortify your axe, I want us to make sure we have our blood gems set up correctly. So let's put the red blood gem in the first slot and the tempering blood gemstone 2 in the second slot. Perfect. Now we're going to take the 6 insight that you guys have and we're going to purchase the Ashen Set from the Bath Messengers, and then we're going to sell that Ashen Set so we can pick up some extra blood echoes. You guys can also sell your 6 Numbing Mist. That'll give you some extra blood echoes. Then we're going to head over here, talk to the Antique Doll. We want to level up our strength to plus 28. Now you should have some blood echoes left. If you do, run over to the Bath Messengers. Go ahead and buy as many blood vials as you can. Any extra blood echoes that you have, you can purchase quicksilver bullets. Then we're going to fast travel back over to the Cathedral Ward. Alright guys, just outside of the Cathedral Ward, we have 2 enemies. We want to take a death to the second enemy, okay? So notice this first enemy that I'm going to kill. You don't have to kill this enemy. You can just try to run up to the second enemy and have him kill you. But sometimes when you get over there, if it's a 2v1, this enemy will hit you and it won't work. This enemy that's around the corner has to be the one that actually kills you, okay? We need to be teleported to a new area in this game. So grab the Madman's knowledge, and then I want you guys to let this enemy kill you on purpose. Once you make it to the new area, run around the corner to the right. I want you guys to pick up some thick Coldblood 6. That'll give you some free echoes for later, and then set up another safety save. So once you make it back into the game, take the steps on the left. We have another one of those small enemies that we need to kill. He's going to drop some more twin bloodstone shards. Going to give you guys 3 of those. If he runs away and he disappears, you guys can load back up your safety save and try again. There's the 3 twin bloodstone shards. Now we can head up top. There's going to be 2 enemies in this next room. Very dangerous. I'm going to show you guys a cheesy way to kill them though. See the enemy there? The other enemy's in the middle of the room. We need to kill both of these enemies because there's a rune that we want to pick up called the Moon Rune. And that Moon Rune gives you guys extra echoes when you kill an enemy. And notice the strategy here, okay? I'm going to wait for the enemy to come to me. And he's going to get stuck on that platform. He's too tall to walk any further, okay? So you guys get total advantage play here. We're going to kill both of the enemies in the room this way, and then we're going to pick up that Moon Rune. Remember, that gives you guys more echoes when you kill enemies. We're going to use that to farm for echoes here in a bit, okay? Just kill both of these enemies, and I'll talk to you guys when you're done. So now we need to exit this room, but you have to be careful because there's an enemy hiding behind the column. And that enemy has 1 attack that can kill you guys, okay? 1 hit, so you have to be careful. Kill this enemy, then we're gonna exit this building, take a left, and there's gonna be another one of those small enemies scurrying on the ground that I want you guys to kill. That'll give you guys 3 more twin bloodstone shards. So now we can just continue to follow this path. We're going to open up a shortcut back to the lamp, but we're not going to have to head back to the Hunter's Dream though. It'll just give us a shortcut for later. And now we're going to exit this building, and then we're going to go to the right. Now you have to worry about a boar there's going to be a boar coming up the steps. A lot of times you can just walk away and avoid him completely. You'll see him here. See that? I could fight him, and I will show you guys how to fight him in a bit, but not for now, okay? We just want to focus on opening up this left path. We're trying to create a farming route. Okay? That's what we're working on now. It's going to be 3 enemies, 2 dogs, and then of course we have the enemy with the bag, okay? Don't try to take on all 3 enemies at once. Try to get the dogs to chase you, kill them, and then focus on the enemy with the bag. Now you can see that this enemy dropped some twin bloodstone shards, and I am picking them up. Now he might not drop twin bloodstones for you guys, he might just drop regular bloodstone shards. Pick them up anyway. We're going to be farming this area, and by the time we're done farming this area, you guys will have the twin bloodstone shards that you need, right, to upgrade everything that we need to upgrade back at the Hunter's Dream. And the bloodstone shards that we pick up, we can sell for blood echoes, right, to help us level up. So just pick up whatever they drop, grab the Frenzied Coldblood 7, and then open up this door. Now we have these 2 enemies again that can kill you guys in 1 hit, so just keep backing up, try to find them one at a time. Just make sure that they do not grab you. If they grab you, it's probably going to kill you. So you might even want to set up a safety save before you open up that door, so you don't have to repeat all that other stuff over again, right? Now we're going to head back to the lamp and return to the Hunter's Dream. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the Thick Coldblood 6 and the Frenzied Coldblood 7. Give you guys some more free blood echoes to work with. Then we're going to head up top to the workbench. We're going to fortify the Hunter Axe to +6. So now that we have the Hunter Axe to +6, we have 1 more imprint slot, which means we can use 3 blood gems, okay? So I want you guys to equip the following: Tempering Blood Gemstone 2 in the first slot, Tempering Blood Gemstone 1 in the second slot, and the Red Blood Gem in the third slot. When you're done, we can fast travel back over to the Cathedral Ward. Alright guys, the only thing that we have left to do to wrap up this episode is make a pretty long run. We're about to enter a new section of the game, so that's where we're going to end this episode. Pick up 2 items along the way: Bloodshot Eyeball and some more Bold Hunter's Mark. You're going to be getting 3 of those, and that'll wrap up this episode. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you right back here in episode 4. Be good.